Listen, I know we're not really talking about this anymore, but am I the only one that thinks we moved on from this assassination attempt story a bit fast? Why do we know nothing about it? How come we're not talking about the fact that it doesn't actually appear as if Donald Trump was injured at all? How did a number of people get hurt and 2 men are dead, but we're not getting any information about what happened? I know the guy that killed Reagan did it so Jodie Foster might pay attention to him. That was his motivation. Why would I know that random piece of information about something that happened in the 80s, but know nothing about what happened in July? Assassination attempts are usually a really big deal. I feel like if we really had an assassination attempt on a former president and current presidential candidate, that would be something that people, especially the media, would be looking into. At the very least, you'd think Republicans would care. It's their candidate. And there's just so many questions that have been left unanswered, like how could the shooter have gotten into that position he was in? Why did the Secret Service and police ignore all the bystanders being like, yo, there's a guy with a gun on the roof? Why wasn't Trump whisked off the stage when the threat was noticed by the sniper or after the shots were fired? Why did those Secret Service officers allow him to get his head and his torso above them in order to get that photo? Why did Trump wear a bandage on his ear at the convention but not the day before? And how is it that his ear seems perfectly fine when people like his own son said it was half blown off? There's just so much here we don't know, and yet it almost seems like it didn't happen, except Trump got some sort of hero moment out of it. I just feel like if the right's going to be talking this much about stolen valor, we have some real unanswered questions here. Because 2 people are actually dead. And moving on like this just feels odd. No?